अरे संकेत, रिकॉर्डिंग बंद कर दे तो अभी रिकॉर्डिंग बाद में चालू करना।
Get started officially with the welcome session. So I welcome you at Universal Tutorials. Universal Tutorials is essentially holding this welcome session primarily to give you an idea कि हम next एक साल तक आपको कैसे पढ़ाएंगे. So in this, what you would get is you would get one audio video presentation after I talk, which would run for about 35 minutes, जिसमें आपको बताया जाएगा कि कैसे हम पढ़ाने वाले हैं. So I would want you to listen to that 35-minute audio video presentation. And दूसरा, हमने आपको जिन्होंने भी ये वाला एक almanac है, this is one copy of almanac. जो बच्चे physical classrooms में हैं, उनको ये almanac की copy class पे मिलेगी, collected from your respective branch. और जो लोग online हैं, as I speak right now, अभी my team will put it on the WhatsApp group, this copy of almanac. तो आपको ये एल्युमिनैक में क्या है, एल्युमिनैक में पूरा हमारे साल भर कैसे कैसे क्लास होने वाली है, उसका एक बर्ड्स आई व्यू है, क्या क्लास के टाइमिंग्स रहने वाले हैं, हमारे क्या नंबर है, मेरे कांटेक्ट पर्संस क्या हैं, हमारी फैकल्टी के नाम क्या हैं, हमारे सब ब्रांचेस के नंबर्स क्या हैं, वो सब इस पे पूरा दिखा हुआ है. नाउ एज आई स्पीक ये आपको व्हाट्सएप पे आ जाएगा एंड दिस वुड बी इन दी व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप. चलिए, now with this I would like you to listen to what we are presenting. It would be a 35-minute audio video presentation. Please listen to that presentation and उसके बाद मैं वापस आऊंगा and I will answer questions whatever you have. उसके questions मैं answer करूंगा. So let's get started.
Hello students and parents, welcome to Universal Tutorials for new academic year 2022-20 adapted to.
First confirm to me whether are you all able to hear what we've said. ये सब बराबर दिखाई दे रहा है? Please unmute yourself and one or two of you say yes or no.
Yes sir, we can hear.
Let's get started then. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Let's get started.
Changing situation, and we are very proud to say that we did not cancel even a single day of class in last 2 years when all other classes around were closing down. We were standing by the students all the time and we assured you that whatever the situation comes in the future, we will be always there with all our students to help them achieve academic excellence. At this moment, we would like to remember the words of UT's founder, late Srimati Anubhav Sinha. There are two broad objectives of today's session. Number one is to make you aware of entire academic plan in detail, and second, we as management can meet and interact with all of you and answer all your queries. At the beginning, we would like you to know more about UT, and the best person to tell you this is none other than the Managing Director of Universal Tutorials, Mr. Anubhav Sinha.
Hello students and parents. Well, I am Anubhav Sinha, Managing Director, Universal Tutorials. I welcome you all today. Well, about me, I completed my professional education at BITS Pilani and then an MBA from Penn State, USA. After that, I worked with Bank of America and as an executive assistant at Reliance Industries Limited with the present chairman Shri Mukesh Ambani. It is there that I realized that this is not what I am passionate about. And then in search of my passion, I touched into Universal Tutorials, where I started with 3 students. God has been kind, and today in the present time, the last 22 years of my teaching, we have touched and shaped lives of more than 32,000 students, and that's where my passion is. So at Universal Tutorials, the highlight of my journey has been that we've been able to successfully bring together such passionate individuals who are MBAs, engineers, doctors, PhDs, graduates. And we've become a team of about 90 such passionate individuals who are passionate about coaching students. And this passion and this talent has enabled UT to reach or come to the pinnacle of success, where we are the largest coaching institute of Navi Mumbai. And our processes have been so strong that in these trying times of COVID, we've been able to withstand the test of time. COVID was harsh on everybody. I have seen during the last 2 years at Navi Mumbai, lots of coaching classes closing down. But I'm proud to say that we did not even have one single downtime day. In fact, our teachers who were coming from all mix, they were under 30 years and they were above 60 years. All of them, because of their talent and because of their passion, very sportingly and enthusiastically came forward and adopted new technologies, like when it came to taking lectures online on Zoom or annotating online papers, correcting on a new software called as GradeScope. All of them adopted very, very sportingly. And today I can very proudly say that our team has come out more efficient in this entire 2 years. Today, as we are ready, gearing up to deliver physical lectures after the span of 2 years of COVID, our team is better geared up to deliver even better performance to the students. In all those inefficiencies which we had have now been removed, and we are more efficient with the online world. So with this, I'd like to tell you the kind of product offerings we are delivering. We have product offerings right from board CBSE and ICSE to competitive exams IIT NEET, to study abroad, where we coach SAT, sending students abroad, GRE, TOEFL, SAT, IELTS, all these exams. And also our new offerings. We are delighted to announce that we are now starting commerce classes also for standard 11, 12 CA Foundation. So this is our entire product basket, and we at Universal Tutorials are very excited to face this new challenging years. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
That was from Anubhav Sinha.
Last
The
online
reason we have
session.
called you here today is to collect some important material. Please make sure you have collected the following material. Number one, checklist, which has list of the things to do today. UT Almanac, which has UT's annual academic plan. Student details report, which has details of program enrolled by you. UT website, login ID and password. Lecture timetable for 2 weeks. This is the first and last time we are giving you the lecture timetable in printed format. Later you can get it from UT website. Customer data confirmation form. So check your personal details like email IDs, phone number and other details and confirm to us if any correction. UT identity card. Another important material that is UT volumes, which will be distributed at your respective UT branches. Let us see now the content of this webinar. First in line is about board exams and school assessment. Second, lecture and test timetable. Third, UT's online platforms. Fourth, student support systems. Fifth, past success statistics. Sixth, student and parent roles. Seventh, UT communications. Eighth, discipline at UT. And ninth, UT events. We will now discuss each of these points in detail one by one. First point is about board exams and school assessment. It is very important to understand that board exams are the exams of the known. We know the entire syllabus, we know possible questions, paper pattern and marking scheme. When we know all of this, then what it takes to excel is the systematic preparation. You can expect the questions in the board exams from 3 primary sources. Those are your textbook, previous years of board exam papers and important reference books. The question bank, including all of this, is readily available in UT volumes. Even if we know everything, you must consider some challenges of the board exams. Those are, you need to prepare full syllabus. Teachers' bias will not work to get the extra marks. and you will get only one chance to perform. If you follow the right methods, then you need not worry of these challenges and you can excel with two-step approach. Number one, learn in advance. Number two, practice like boards. To support this approach, UT has its plan. We will complete your syllabus in advance. That is, till October end for 10 CBSE, 10th ICSE and till December for 9 CBSE, 9th ICSE. Now, let us talk about the school assessment. We all know that 80% is board assessment and 20% is school assessment. School assessment includes lab work, assignment, internal test having total of 20 marks. Check your board websites like CBSE or ICSE websites for more details on the internal assessment. Now we are moving to point number 2 of this content, that is lecture and test timetable. In COVID, board introduced term 1 and term 2 system. But as things are normal now, we can expect that the current academic year will be as per yearly pattern. So, what are the batch start dates? 10th ICSE batches have already started on different dates. All other batches of 10 CBSE, 9 CBSE and 9th ICSE are starting from 4th of April. You will have classes of maths and science only till 10th of April for about 2 to 3 days in a week. Social studies and English classes will begin from 11th April onwards. Finally, from 18th April onwards, second language like Hindi, Marathi or Sanskrit classes will also begin. So from 18th April onwards, all your subjects will start. The timetable may be different for different batches. So refer to your individual lecture timetable for the start date of your batch. When your schools are running, lectures will be conducted 2 hours per day. Lecture timings are different for different batches. For example, if you are enrolled at Vashi branch, then 10 CBSE lecture timings are 4:15 to 6:15 pm and 10 ICSE lecture timings are 6:30 to 8:30 pm. Similarly, you can check your batch timings at your branch. Now, how will be your weekly lecture timetable? Lectures will be conducted from Monday to Saturday. If you are enrolled for all 5 subjects, then you will have lectures all 6 days in a week. Otherwise, your lecture engagement depends upon how many subjects you have enrolled. Another important point to note that if you have enrolled for any subject in class. Hello students, practice like boards. To support this approach, UT has its plan. We will complete your syllabus in advance. That is, till October end for 10 CBSE, 10th ICSE and till December for 9 CBSE, 9th ICSE. Now, let us talk about the school assessment. We all know that 80% is board assessment and 20% is school assessment. School assessment includes lab work, assignment, internal test having total of 20 marks. Check your board websites like CBSE or ICSE websites for more details on the internal assessment. Now we are moving to point number 2 of this content, that is lecture and test timetable. In COVID, board introduced term 1 and term 2 system. But as things are normal now, we can expect that the current academic year will be as per yearly pattern. So, what are the batch start dates? 10th ICSE batches have already started on different dates. All other batches of 10 CBSE, 9 CBSE and 9th ICSE are starting from 4th of April. You will have classes of maths and science only till 10th of April for about 2 to 3 days in a week. Social studies and English classes will begin from 11th April onwards. Finally, from 18th April onwards, second language like Hindi, Marathi or Sanskrit classes will also begin. So from 18th April onwards, all your subjects will start. The timetable may be different for different batches. So refer to your individual lecture timetable for the start date of your batch. When your schools are running, lectures will be conducted 2 hours per day. Lecture timings are different for different batches. For example, if you are enrolled at Vashi branch, then 10 CBSE lecture timings are 4:15 to 6:15 pm and 10 ICSE lecture timings are 6:30 to 8:30 pm. Similarly, you can check your batch timings at your branch. Now, how will be your weekly lecture timetable? Lectures will be conducted from Monday to Saturday. If you are enrolled for all 5 subjects, then you will have lectures all 6 days in a week. Otherwise, your lecture engagement depends upon how many subjects you have enrolled. Another important point to note that if you have enrolled for any subject in classroom program, then you cannot convert it to online, or you cannot attend few lectures in classroom and few lectures in online mode, and vice versa. That is not allowed. We have tried to standardize your timetable for your convenience. So, maths and science lectures will be conducted 3 days per week, either on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And other subjects like social, English, and second language are planned on other 3 days of a week. We will stick to this plan as long as COVID doesn't bring any unwanted situation. If any COVID issue happens again and there are changes imposed by respective boards, we will deviate from our normal schedule to meet the requirements. Also, as of now, we do not know the status of school summer vacation. If we assume that schools will follow normal schedule of summer vacation, then you will have 2 to 6 hours of lectures per day from 2nd to 29th of May during the summer. The lectures will be either in the morning or evening slot depending upon how your school is going to work. Good news for 9 CBSE students that they will have UT summer vacation, no lectures at UT from 2nd to 15th of May. But for others like 9th ICSE, 10th CBSE and 10th ICSE, there will be no summer vacation. Well, that was about the lecture timetable. Now we can see the testing structure at UT. 9th and 10th CBSE will have 3 categories of tests: chapter wise, periodic, and full syllabus mock board tests. For 9th CBSE, chapter wise test will be from April to June, periodic test from July to December, and full syllabus test from Jan to Feb. For 10th CBSE, chapter test will be from April to June, periodic test from July to October, and mock board test from November to Feb. 9th and 10th ICSE will have 2 categories of tests, chapter wise and full syllabus. For 9th ICSE, chapter wise test will be from April to December and full portion test from Jan to Feb. For 10th ICSE, chapter test will be from April to October and mock board full syllabus test from November to Feb. Chapter wise test will be conducted on every Sunday for 2 hours and 2 subjects. We will start chapter wise test on 4th week of April and you will be informed of the dates. Now there is some very important information regarding how will you write the test depending upon the program that you are enrolled at UT. There are 2 options to write the test. Number 1, physically in the UT classroom, and second, online from your home. So there are 3 possible cases so that the testing can be function smoothly. Case 1, you have enrolled for 1 or more subjects in classroom coaching. Then it is mandatory that you give all your tests at respective UT branch. You cannot appear for the test online. Case 2, if you are enrolled for online coaching, then you have an option to write test at your branch or online. Case 3. If you have enrolled for only test series for any subjects, then you have an option to write test either at your branch or online. The test timetable of the students who have enrolled for only test series may be little different, and we are going to conduct a separate orientation session for such students in the coming days. You will be informed of the schedule. We have good number of full syllabus mock board tests to help students to get a written practice, understand the mistakes and improve accordingly. For 9-10 CBSE, these are the number of mock board tests. And for 9-10 ICSE, these are the number of mock board tests. Now, I would like you to listen to one of our ex-student who has gone through the extreme testing. So watch it.
I remember my first day of UT. On that day, my ninth report card came out. So my mother was telling that go जाओ attend करो UT. तो मैं बोला ये क्या बात हुई है, रिपोर्ट कार्ड आज ही आया, आज से पढ़ाना शुरू. फिर मैंने ठीक है जाओ. तो आई हैड नो चॉइस क्योंकि मुझे घर के अंदर फिर लेते नहीं वो लोग. तो इस वजह से मैं जाके जब गया तो उन्होंने पहली बार शेड्यूल समझाया. 7:30 बजे से लेके तुम्हें 6 घंटा पढ़ाई होगी पूरा मई भर पूरा. ये सच में कितना पढ़ाओगे यार तुम लोग, ये वर्थ है या नहीं है. तो फिर ये सब चलता रहा, मतलब कि सुबह 7:30 बजे उठो, फिर सोचो कि यार क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं अपनी जिंदगी के साथ. जैसे मेरे जिंदगी का डूम्सडे आया, मैं डूम्सडे बोलना ही चाहिए, डूम्स मंथ था पूरा, मतलब पूरा 1 महीने का बोर्ड एग्जाम था वो. आदमी पक जाता है लिखते लिखते, ये मैं एक्सेप्ट करना चाहता हूँ. तो फिर उसमें जब मैंने पहला पेपर अपना उठाया तो सोच रहा था डर लग रहा था क्या करूं. तो जब पहला पेपर जब उठाया तो देखा यार ये सब तो आता है, क्योंकि मोस्टली जो क्वेश्चन थे वो टेस्ट सीरीज में हमारा कंप्लीट कर दिया था, और जो बाकी जो टीचर्स नहीं पढ़ाया था वो बहुत अच्छा पढ़ाया.
There could be instances when you may not be able to appear the test because of various reasons. So there is a provision for that there is a late attempt option. That is, you can appear for the test after scheduled date. But late attempt option must not be used regularly, and if it is to be used, parents' permission is mandatory. I must also tell you how to prepare for UT tests. Just keep in mind 4 points. Be attentive in a class, ask doubts, do homework regularly, and practice questions from UT volumes. Just to revise, we have seen 2 points in our content till now. Number 1, board and school assessment, and second, lecture and test timetable. Next point is about the UT's online platforms. UT's online platforms are used to conduct lectures, tests, assignments. Also, there is a website where you can check your lecture timetable, test performance, and so on. I would like you to take a look at the following table. The table shows the name of the platform and its use, like Zoom for lectures, Gradescope for testing, Khan Academy for assignments, and UT website for information like lecture, test timetable, test performance report, and so on. Our onboarding team must have helped you or will help you understand many of these platforms. You can get access to these platforms using respective login IDs and passwords, which are provided to you. We have also created some videos to guide you, which are made available on UT website under Student Resources menu. Out of all above platforms, I would like to take you through UT website student portal. Here we go. Open UT website universaltutorials.in, click on login button, and it will open a page wherein you need to enter your credentials, user ID and password. Enter your user ID and password and hit the login button. It will open the dashboard of student portal. You can see the calendar with the lecture dates. Go to menu option, fees. You can find the fees details, payment details and online fee payment option. Go to communications and you will find the emails as well as the SMS that was sent to you. Again, go to your timetable and you can find your lecture timetable over there, date wise lecture timetable. You can change the dates and get the respective lecture timetable. Also, you can go to your attendance details where you can find the subject wise attendance, that how many lectures you were present, how many lectures you were absent. You can go to test performance reports where you find test marks of all the tests that you have appeared. You can change the dates and get the test performance reports. You can go to download section, download the study material whenever that will be available. You can download the question paper and the model answers of the test that you have appeared. You can download the other links whenever those will be available. You can click on contact us. You will find important information like phone number, email IDs and the director's contact details. That is Universal Tutorials website student portal where you will get all important information. Thank you. Well, I am flooding you with a lot of information, so be attentive and write your notes. Next point we will see now is about UT's student support system and processes. UT is system driven institute and we strongly believe in systematic approach to whatever we do. We follow 3 C's approach in our academic plan, that is coaching, comprehensive testing and counseling. We will see them one by one in detail. First is coaching. Our philosophy of coaching is read before going to school. So we complete your syllabus before the school. This helps you get the revision when the same chapter is taught again at the school. Next, comprehensive testing, which includes chapter wise and full syllabus mock board tests as per board pattern. Our philosophy of testing is practice makes you perfect. One of the key reasons why many students doesn't do well in exams is lack of practice. As a part of testing, we give you a model solution after every test to help you understand what answers are expected by the board and how will be your marks allotted. Model solution is also made available on UT website student portal after every test. You also get the corrected answer sheet with the feedback from the teachers. A report is attached with answer sheet which helps students to understand their Navi Mumbai percentile ranking in that particular test. Well, it is important that the parents are also aware of the test performance of their child. So, parents will receive the performance reports from our team on SMS and email. Alternatively, parents can visit the UT website student portal and check their child's performance. Just coaching and testing is not going to help you excel in the exams. Another critical part is understanding the mistakes and improving. UT has set up a counseling process with philosophy, help those who help themselves. To help students improve, there are 4-step process. First, we analyze UT test performance of every student every month. Second, we communicate the performance to parents through SMS and email. Number 3, we categorize the students into 3 categories: below 50%, 50 to 80% and above 80%. And number 4, we plan corrective actions through various sessions so that student can be helped in time. Now, this is very important for you to understand what are these help sessions, through which we help the students at individual level. Broadly, we have divided sessions into 2 types. First one are structured sessions and second one are on-demand sessions. Structured sessions are planned by us and that can be seen in your lecture timetable. On-demand sessions are the one which can be demanded as per your requirement. First of all, we will see what are the structured sessions. Number 1, monthly doubt solving. These are the online sessions in one-to-one format and are conducted every month. Students are required to book a slot with respective teachers using sign-up links that will be shared with you on your UT WhatsApp group. Second, supervised practice sessions called MEPS and ACPS. Maths extra practice session and science extra practice session. If you are not scoring good marks in maths and science, then these sessions will be compulsory for you to attend. In these sessions, teachers will give you chapter-wise worksheets to solve and will help you with your doubts. We will create a separate WhatsApp groups for MEPS and ACPS. Parents will be part of this group. Teachers will share performance report of each student after every session in this group. These sessions will be before or after your regular lecture hours for about 2 to 3 days per week. Third structured session is GYM. GYM is Grow Your Marks, which are the revision session planned for 9th standard students after completion of their syllabus. Fourth structured session is academic counseling, which is planned for the students who are not doing well in their exams. We also plan the topper session in the month of December and January to help the extraordinary students to grow further in their academics. And the last structured session is PTM, parent teacher meeting, which is planned twice in a year. However, parents can meet teacher anytime throughout the year with proper appointments. Now moving to on-demand sessions. First is doubt solving through WhatsApp, in which you will be given a dedicated WhatsApp number where you can send the questions and you will get answers by our teachers within 12 to 24 hours. This facility will be open for maths and science subjects, and there is a limit of 2 questions per day per subject per student, so that we can serve all the students in a day. Another very important session is extra lecture on demand. You can demand for an extra lecture for any enrolled subject anytime throughout the academic year. This facility is only available for the student enrolled in coaching program. So you can demand for extra lectures if you have missed some lectures due to not keeping well or any school activity, or you didn't understand any topic taught in the regular class. There is a small procedure to request for the extra lecture. Let us see a small demo on how to request for extra lecture.
You can open the extra lecture request form. The link will be available in your WhatsApp group description as well as on UT website student portal. You can select your name and click next. Select the appropriate reason for which you are requesting the extra class. Then you can select your standard and board. Then you can select the subject for which you are requesting the extra class. Select the chapter and then submit. Once we receive your request, it will be approved from your branch coordinator. We will check your availability as well as the teacher's availability, and as soon as possible, within 5 to 6 days, we will schedule your extra lecture. If you have urgent requirement, please get in touch with your branch coordinator after submitting this request form.
Finally, if you need any academic help, please feel free to get in touch with us for personal counseling session. These are all on-demand sessions. In a nutshell, there are few structured and few on-demand sessions so that student can be helped in their academic needs. This completes how 3C's approach of coaching, competency testing and counseling works at UT. Well, we have covered 3 important points till now and finished about 75% content of this webinar. Now, I would like to take you through the next point, that is past success statistics. History tells us that if you follow UT's academic plan sincerely, no one can stop your growth. Let us look at this graph. Class average in maths and science at the beginning of the year was 67 and 72% respectively. But at the end of the year, it increased to 84 and 86% respectively. Another graphic shows that test 1 has only 33% students scoring above 75%, but this percentage increased to 86% in test number 8. All this thing happens only because of efforts of everyone. There is no magic stick. We all need to make enough efforts to reach our goal. We all three stakeholders, UT, student and parents have our respective roles. Till now we discussed UT's plan. Now what do we expect from the students and the parents? Students must attend all the lectures, do their homework, ask doubts, write all the tests with preparation. Parents should keep a track of lecture and test timetable, supervise practice sessions, doubt solving sessions, self-study habits of their child. Parents are requested to check UT's emails and other communications and respond to that wherever necessary. I'll quickly move to the next point, UT's communication. We will communicate with you through email, SMS, WhatsApp group and UT website student portal. You will receive the updates on student test marks, changes in lecture and test timetable, if any, and important announcements on these communication channels. We have created separate WhatsApp groups for each batch and branch. We will share all important and related information in this group. You will receive a monthly test performance report of your child on email every month. We have already seen a demo of UT website and its features where you can get information like lecture and test timetable, test performance reports and so on. All students are required to follow UT's disciplinary policies. No use of mobile phones in UT premises. For emergency, student can use office phone to make the calls. You should carry your identity card. You should be on time to your classes. If you are late, then you need to stand out for 15 minutes. If you are repeatedly coming late, your parents will be informed for corrective action. Also make sure that you do not try to copy during the test, because if that happens, your exam will be cancelled and parents will be informed for the next course of action. Now, the final point I am coming to is UT events. UT conducts various webinar events throughout the academic year to increase awareness of the students and parents, to educate everybody. These webinars are conducted at a frequency of 2 webinars per month on Sundays. The webinars on the following topics will be conducted throughout the current year. There are 2 webinars coming up in April month. First webinar is on 10th April on the topic 11 plus 12 Commerce Studies with CA. Second webinar coming up on 17th of April on the topic Effective Planning of 4 years of High School Studies from 9th to 12th standard. You will receive details to register for this webinar. There are other webinars planned which are listed as below. Study abroad after 12, Masters in USA and Canada, Medical in USA and UK, IIT NEET learning and scoring methods, Career Darshan, Management and Commerce careers. We will keep you informed of the schedule of these webinars and how to register for them. We will quickly summarize what we discussed in this video. We discussed about board exams and school assessment, lecture and test timetable, UT's online platforms, student support system at UT, past success statistics, student and parents' roles, UT communications, discipline at UT and UT events. For any help, please contact our central helpline number on 91378 or email us at utinfodesk@gmail.com. Students and parents, this was a wonderful session with all of you, and I welcome you all again to Universal Tutorials. In conclusion, I would like to thank each and everyone who helped in creating this presentation. Please wait while our directors are walking in to answer your queries. Thank you so much and all the best.
Sanket, please put on my video. Thank you very much. Thank you, parents. Now, I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Now, I am available over here. Sanket, spotlight my video, please. So now I'm available for any questions that you may have. Any questions? Yes, Mrs. Desai, Anish Desai's parent, please ask your
Yeah.
question.
Good afternoon, sir. First of all, it was a very good presentation, very well presented.
Thank you.
Actually, I wanted to ask you, whatever recording has been presented to us right now, will it be shared in the WhatsApp group?
What recording?
The recording which has been done, this recording, whatever you were doing right now for this, right now my husband is not there. So I need to give him information about what has happened in the meeting, right? So are we going to
Madam,
get the
please,
details?
okay. This is, we have a official YouTube channel है हमारा, जो
Okay.
अगर आप WhatsApp के description box में देखेंगे, you are all on a WhatsApp group. तो WhatsApp के description box में हमारे YouTube channel का link है. तो ये जितनी भी हमारे ऐसी सेशन की रिकॉर्डिंग्स हैं, उस YouTube चैनल पे अपलोड हो जाती हैं, एंड आप वहां से इसको देख सकते हैं. Will they be delivered on WhatsApp? No. बट वो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स पे एक यूट्यूब का लिंक है, उस पे क्लिक करेंगे तो हमारे चैनल पे जाएगा. ये दिस इज ऑल्सो ट्रू फॉर ऑल अवर क्लासरूम लेक्चर्स ऑल्सो. Our classroom lectures also get recorded and they get uploaded on YouTube, और उसको अपलोड होने में करीब 24 आवर्स का समय लगता है. तो आप एनी टाइम फ्रॉम नाउ अंटिल कल दोपहर तक में अपलोड हो जाएगा और फिर वहां पे आप देख सकते हैं.
Okay, thank you, sir. And one more question. Actually, my son has joined UT since last week. Means only 2 lectures has happened for him. So whatever portion he has missed out, will it be done?
मैम, सो मिस्ड के लिए अभी सर ने आपको इसमें बताया होगा एक्स्ट्रा लेक्चर का. वी हैव, सो अब इसमें आप देखिए एनी टाइम, सिर्फ इट्स नॉट अबाउट एक दिन का मिस हो सकता है साल भर में आप. तो वी हैव 2 प्रोविजंस फॉर इट. वन इज जो जस्ट नाउ मैंने अभी आपको बोला, हमारे सारे लेक्चर्स रिकॉर्ड होते हैं. आप YouTube पे जाके पहले आई वुड एडवाइस कि बच्चा उसको देखता है, समझता है कि कौन से टॉपिक का क्या हुआ है, और फिर एक बार उसको 1x 2x स्पीड पे देख के पढ़े समझे. फिर देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड एज एन एक्स्ट्रा लेक्चर सपोर्ट हेल्प डेस्क, जो अभी सर ने दिखाया. एल्युमनैक में भी हमने उसको एक्सप्लेन किया है. तो एल्युमनैक में जाके ही रिक्वेस्ट फॉर एन एक्स्ट्रा लेक्चर. वंस ही रिक्वेस्ट फॉर एन एक्स्ट्रा लेक्चर, तो फिर वो टीचर, अब दिस इज वेयर वी मेक जूम वेरी एफिशिएंट. जूम पे ये एक्स्ट्रा लेक्चर की रिक्वेस्ट वो वेब पे करेगा, तो ऑटोमेटिकली एक ईमेल प्रोफेसर को जाएगी और एक एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर को जाएगी कि एक एक्स्ट्रा लेक्चर की रिक्वेस्ट आई है. देन द एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर विल कॉल यू एंड अंडरस्टैंड कि आपका कब कन्वीनियंट टाइम है, और उस टाइम पे वो टीचर को आपके साथ एक 1-on-1 सेशन लगाया जाएगा, जहां पे आपने 1 घंटे की क्लास मिस करी है, तो वो उसके साथ 15-20 मिनट, आधा घंटे का एक आपको एक्स्ट्रा लेक्चर का सेशन देंगे टीचर के साथ. देयर यू कैन डू इट. कई बच्चे वो मांगते नहीं है क्योंकि उन्हें रिकॉर्डिंग में ही काम हो जाता है, तो फिर वो लोग वो नहीं मांगते. अगर वैसे तो दिस इज द प्रोविजन.
So it is for the late admission. You're talking. Suppose the child has taken the admission late.
Late admission or anything, आप सबके लिए that's the standard support जो आपको यूज.
Okay, fine. चलेगा. ठीक है. Thank you so much.
Ishani, your question, please.
Yeah, so I just wanted to ask you that the group has parent number.
मैम थोड़ा जोर से बोलिए, थोड़ा जोर से बोलिए, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही.
स्टूडेंट का नंबर जो है वो व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में कैन यू प्लीज ऐड, बिकॉज पेरेंट्स का नंबर ओनली इज देयर. इफ वी हैपन टू मिस इट, इट विल बी मिस.
हाँ, तो मैम सेंड एन ईमेल टू, जो वो एक ईमेल भेजी है utinfodesk@gmail.com पे, सेंड एन ईमेल विथ योर प्रॉपर नंबर, then that would be added. Any such queries you have to send an email to utinfodesk@gmail.com. या वो जो हमारा WhatsApp नंबर है उस पे आपका डिटेल लिख के कि हमको ये नंबर बच्चे का इस आईडी पे ऐड करना है, तो हम उस पे ऐड कर देंगे. So you can correspond either on WhatsApp or on email. उस पे आप वो भेजेंगे तो फिर it will be added.
Okay, thank you sir. We will do that.
More questions? Please raise your hands and ask your questions. Any more questions? Now, I hope everybody has received the timetable, everybody's understood how to check the website and all of that, and you must have already started attending classes also. Test series will begin in next week. Orientation hoga and test series ke chapter wise tests sab in 2 weeks sab test chalu honge. So we will meet again. Now today at 4 o'clock we have IIT NEET foundation session for all those students who have joined our coaching programs and our testing programs can also attend a 4 o'clock webinar on how we prepare for pre-foundation IIT NEET. That's all from my end. Thank you very much. You can leave now if no more questions. If anybody has questions, please ask, or else we are done. Thank you very much. Yes, Arnav has a question. Please ask.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Arnav's mother.
Yes, ma'am. Tell me.
Thank you for the informative session. I have enrolled my son for the series. We are based in Bangalore. Because we were earlier in Vashi and we knew that how you taste so good about it. So when we shifted, we still interested you guys for my son's this thing. The only thing is that series students can also access the YouTube lectures. Later on, recorded lectures, is it allowed or no?
No, obviously not. Obviously not. It would be it's only available to people who have enrolled for physical classes. They do not have access to the physical lecture, these recordings, but they have access to the tests. So you would be onboarded on our testing platform, which is GradeScope, and you will have the complete flexibility to take tests online from Bangalore itself.
Yeah, I hope in the series there is no restrictions with respect to, like in the school, the way the course.
So you will have the complete flexibility. How the test series work is, I think we are our test department is getting ready, and by next Sunday, we are expecting first week of May or last week of April, we are expecting to go on board with it. तो कैसे होएगा मैडम? जैसे मैथ्स है, साइंस है, सोशल है, मैथ्स में करीब 12 चैप्टर हैं, साइंस में 15 चैप्टर हैं, सोशल में करीब 18 चैप्टर हैं. So we are creating chapter wise tests. All these tests would be uploaded on day 1. सारे.
Okay.
Chapter 1 से लेकर chapter 12, chapter 1 से लेकर chapter 15, all of it would be uploaded on.
Okay.
And you would be given codes. Maths के M1 to M12, science के S1 to S12, social के ऐसे सबके codes मिल जाएंगे.
Okay.
Now you will have complete flexibility. आपके पास portion chart होएगा. आपके स्कूल में अगर suppose maths का पहला trigonometry chapter खत्म हुआ and you want to write trigonometry, you have access. You can only take trigonometry initially.
Okay.
You follow your own order. आपका जैसे जैसे कंप्लीट हो रहा है, आप वैसे वैसे टेस्ट लिखते जाइए, हम उसको करेक्ट करके देते जाएंगे.
Okay.
So you will adapt it as per your need. So it's not that we give you a program. We would give you a program. जरूरी नहीं आप वो follow करें. You can follow your own school schedule.
Yeah, because we are distance thing, so that's why I thought like I wanted the flexibility with respect to the.
नहीं, complete flexibility रहेगी. It would be completely flexible. It would be 100% flexible.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Any other questions anybody has? You can raise your hand or ask a question directly, or else we are done. Thank you very much. You can press the leave button, which is on the right hand side bottom corner of the Zoom. Thank you. Thank you.